I love working with all the staff that we have and watching them grow and try to teach them what I initially started learning about working with our homeless clients, moving them into permanent supportive housing. I really found a passion in that, and then so to be able for me to express that to staff and try to teach them and train them in the best way possible has really been one of the greatest benefits too of working with the agency.
My favorite part about my job is being able to witness clients getting housed for the first time. Being able to be a part of that moment is such a rewarding and remarkable feeling. It's something that a lot of people take for granted, something so easy as being able to have a place called your home.
I like being a part of the hard questions we have to answer at PADS, and that mixes in with the diversity of the staff. You know, what's fundamental to being a person? What are people going to do to try to survive? What are people going to do to try to fit in? Where are the lines that we have to draw when we're providing services? There are very difficult questions.
The thing about working at PADS is that no day is the same as the previous day. There's always something I'm learning. I'm always learning something new about working with our population, and it's very rewarding to be able to provide somebody a little piece of comfort during such a tumultuous time.
I oversee the day-to-day operations of our shelter. So typically on a normal year that would be the rotating shelter sites, but since COVID hit, that has turned into our hotels. So we have 3 hotels right now in Waukegan and Mundelein that we are overseeing. And I'm also managing the relationships between PADS and the hotels.
So in the middle of March, when COVID hit and we had to shelter in place by the governor's orders, a lot of our services had to change. Our rotating site partners were unable to continue being able to provide that emergency overnight shelter, so we had to pivot quickly, and within a week we had to kind of find alternative overnight arrangements. So working with our community partners was huge. Warren Township stepped up and we were able to find a 24/7 building that we could use as an emergency shelter. We put most of our vulnerable population right into hotels. We were able to do that with a lot of the community support right away. They really came to us with the funding that we needed to be able to provide them, our clients, with hotel stays in order to keep them out of that congregate setting, which is very high risk. So right away in the beginning, within 2 weeks, we had a different 24/7 shelter, along with a majority of our clients moving into hotels. This drastically changed the services that we had been providing, and it moved all of our sites, well, all of our services into the hotels. So case managers had to work off-site now. We have limited services at our day resource center in order to keep everybody safe, staff, donors, volunteers, clients. So since then, we have been very lucky to be able to continue providing that overnight hotel shelter for the clients to keep them out of the congregate settings all the way through our next season.
So what really makes me feel hopeful is the generous support of the community and just some of the volunteers that have taken time out of their pandemic lives to help make a fabric mask for not only the clients but also our staff to be able to utilize and have. And it just is such kind work, and it's so wonderful to see that there's still a lot of good in the world when we've been having some pretty challenging times. So the good in the world is what really provides me a lot of hope. And then to kind of get a sense to help provide that hope to our clients is really what I look forward to and why I work here.